It's based in the 80s.
Real 80s, real shit 80s. That's how we live. Folks, Saturday night, welcome to Murder Hobo Inc. presenting Calamity tonight. We got the A-Siders here ready to go. They are so hyped and have no idea how big an asshole I'm going to be tonight. It's kind of...
No, we know.
We know. Yeah.
They're getting used to it, folks. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. If you want to shoot shit about D&D, join our Discord. If you want to buy cool crap like these shirts, phone case, toilet seat, toilet cover, we got a lot of stuff. Link is down below. If you're in the mood for some new math rocks, and who isn't, Pirate Dog Dice over on Twitter is backlogged right now, so don't even bother. I'll just say it outright. Don't even bother.
It's all David's fault too.
There's 3 back, and we got a lot of issues going on. Most importantly, if you're going to play, all of our family are dying, including the dog. So we got a lot of death coming at us. But if you guys are gaming in person, I highly recommend Adventure Sense by oddfishgames.com. Love these. I always give them away as prizes at conventions. They have over 60 cents. Most of them are great. Some of them are things that you put in your boss's stuff. Just depends. They also make something called the Shine System. So if you want to go ahead and write much more gooder than me, check out their Shine System. That'll help you out. Like I said, folks, these guys are the Calamity Edition. They are campaigners. Next Saturday, we'll have a one-shot. So if you're interested in that, hit us up, mhobo Inc., Twitter or Gmail. We'll see if we can get you on there. Have a little one-shot, 2-hour fun. Should be interesting. Tonight, Calamity, let's introduce you to the stalwart heroes as they are. Jesse, you are up first. Who are you? Who do you play?
Hello, I am Jesse. You can find me on the socials at JRWooey. And I play the Leonin Ranger Azari, stoic, slightly burnt, and not dead yet.
Yeah. Rob, how about you? Who are you?
Oh, hey, I'm Rob, and you can find me on socials at Cthulhu Rob or over on Discord or wherever you happen to run into me running around. I play Dave, the kind of half-witted himbo dimbo barbarian, very toasted and grimy with blood, not entirely all of his own.
Impeccably dressed.
Yeah, and gimping along.
That's right.
I was clean not long ago.
You were.
Well, they do have showers. If you guys, dick around in the hotel a little bit longer, you'd know that. David. Same answer or same question, different answers.
Hi, I'm David, and yes, tonight I play Ingve. He's the Circle of the Shepherd Druid with this raven thing going on. And I also play Krell on Calamity B-side. Sorry, B-side. Anyway, yes, I'm also a part of the Socium project, and it's been a while, but I'm usually on BTR when that happens. So anyway, that's me. That's Dave. You can follow me on the Twitterverse at D&Devious on Twitter.
Nicely done. And Cacophony this Thursday.
Cacophony as well. I play Zadar.
That's right. Last but certainly not least, Kevin. Kevin, who are you? Who are you playing? What do you do?
Hello, I'm Kevin, and as he said, I am playing tonight. I'm playing Tall, who is our resident paladin, and he's a fun, cool, good guy to have around. Very stalwart and true as a paladin. And when I'm not here, I'm also hosting my podcast, which is Game Night Heroes. We have a new arc starting on Tuesday. We're playing Power Rangers. It's gonna be awesome. But we also currently have a game going on, Everyday Heroes, that Dave. Not Dave Barbarian Dave, David Ingve Dave, somewhere on my screen here, is actually in. So good stuff, good fun stuff.
Oh yeah,
it's like modern day spies doing some crazy stuff. So
how do they get there?
They can find us at GameNightHeroes.com or on the socials at Game Night Heroes. I can be found at Kevran Games. So
there you go, folks. This is Calamity. These guys are in, as they have discovered, a post-apocalyptic world. Azari's sister has fallen into a coma, courtesy of a ghost encounter. These three met Tall, aka Kevin, in the city of Yor, or as Tall knows it, Mayo. And it is a large metropolis teeming with zombies, apparently some kind of zombie-esque dragon. and a few halflings of interesting takes. They found some friends, they found some foes, they have found some of the sworn enemies of Tall here. It's been interesting. Azari, Dave, and Ingve have been here. Is this day 4?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Tall got separated from his unit while fighting his fearsome foes. They banded together, and currently they have heard rumor of a place called the Till, where ancient clerics performed life-saving miracles, and Azari is hoping that a miracle might be found for his sister. They took a brief hiatus as their guide Grumio needed to get laid. So these guys went over and checked out a government building, and we'll say, don't forget, this is for mature audiences only, they got their shit pushed in quite far. So we'll see how they do tonight. The dawning of the new day is going to require rolls from Azari, Ingve, and Dave.
Oh boy.
Ooh, okay. Oh, I panicked for a second. It's a 7, not a 1.
16.
Yeah.
Oh, nat 20. Start off the day.
Nice.
Okay. Everybody roll me a D12, please.
9 for me.
Also a 9.
3 for Ingve.
1.
Ingve and Azari, you don't wake up as fast as the other two. Dave and Tall.
They're
You're
up with the chickens. Huh?
That's right. You guys are up early. You realize that Grumio told you you needed to be there at the crack of dawn. Fortunately, you are on the same floor. They're currently in a hotel, although these guys have never seen or heard or know what a hotel is. But Tall and Dave, you notice Ingve and Azari, who had a rough time, are moving a little bit slow here, still kind of going through a fitful sleep. I'm going to need an investigation check by Dave and Tall.
All right.
Ingve, D12 against me, please.
Okay. You did better, probably, too.
3.
All right. 17 for Tall for that investigate.
When Dave investigate something.
I know, right? I got a +0 too. Makes you feel any better.
You got plus.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, there's that.
Dave get 4.
Dave, you do not notice Tall. There's something wrong with Ingve. I mean, you realize you guys got the shit kicked out of you a lot, but while you guys have all had a long rest to heal, he looks like he got hit right about here. Not here or here, but right about here with a piece of wood or something. He's kind of bumpy today.
Okay. That's never good.
And he and Azari are sound asleep sawing wood.
I will we're all in the same room still.
I assume you guys never mentioned that you'd split up.
Okay. I will gently stir them, wake them up. Time to wake, friends. Yeah.
His big spoon.
Yeah, thanks.
Right.
Does Ingve pass a reflection or anything like that? Or how is he feeling?
Feel fine.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's had a long rest. You guys are all healed. You guys get woken up. It's right before daybreak. You realize that Grumio wants you there at first light. So you can go down the hall, maybe find something to eat, meet with Grumio. Or you can just say, fuck Grumio, we'll do this on our own.
Do you need health? I will say to Ingve.
He feels fine.
I feel fine.
He has no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Is
I'll
something wrong?
touch his forehead. I'll say your head is strange.
Do I wince at the touch or anything like that? Or
No, doesn't hurt. You aren't sure why the dude's all into touching you.
and I'll reach up and it's just like,
There,
that's odd.
there's like not knobs, but there's some kind of growth.
Two of them,
started to form.
one
Yeah,
on each side.
one on each side.
Okay.
Carrie wanted me to make it a unicorn, but
Oh, that would have been cool.
but yeah, weird because it doesn't hurt, and you can barely notice it. Now, Tall is looking directly at you, and he can see it plain as day. But
now, is this something that Tall recognizes? You know, that these protrusions or something like that. Has he run into this phenomenon before?
I would say probably not.
Okay.
I'm sure it's fine. Let us meet with Grumio.
I mean, I expected to wake up feathered one day, but that's
nope, not feathered. But yeah, so you guys are all awake. You can go grab some grub. I think they have a buffet service here at the Continental where you guys are staying.
Like that.
Keep in mind, old Yoda doesn't seem to give two shits about that dragon floating around, but you guys have seen it here in the high rise pass by, as well as pass over you, as well as come after you. So you know the damn thing exists.
Oh yeah.
Old Yoda scary.
Who wants to roll D12 against me?
I'll do it.
Okay.
8.
9. Grumio is awaiting your arrival, has already eaten, and is nonplussed at you guys being here. Keep in mind, Dave has given him a dagger. Tull has apologized for nearly killing him, and he has reluctantly agreed to take you to the till and points out he has taken the initiative and packed some food. He has 2 bags. He expects 2 of you to carry it.
Tull will take one, put it on his back then, and carry it. I'll just give Grumio a nod. Thank you for getting everything ready.
Who's taking the other?
Azari will.
Okay. Master Yoda wishes you guys good luck. Azari, he points out, he hopes you find what you are looking for. Legend has it that the clerics were very skilled in the arts of healing.
As do I. As do I.
When was the last time you went to the till?
Yoda or Grumio?
No, our guide, Grumio.
Grumio's been within a block or 2 last month. He points out that it's guarded by the dead.
That was my next question. So,
of course,
how many?
A lot.
More than 5.
Yeah, a lot. Because we only go there when it's absolutely necessary, and he will explain that he lost his previous commander there. So he will take a very sullen, very solemn attitude about going here. He completely understands the nature, hence why he wanted to get laid one last time.
It's a suicide mission.
Listen, it is. It is. They loaded us up with a buffet, and it's just like, it's like
sounds like
good
every
luck.
other mission.
I agree with Dave.
Yeah. Well, hey, as long as we get that cure for Azari's sister, Tall is happy to potentially make that price.
Right. Not surviving, only excuse for not succeeding.
Grumio asks, since you brought it up, what's Azari's sister look like?
I do not know her.
Leonin.
Furry. Grumio likes the fur.
She's a blonde.
Grumio doesn't care. Grumio's hard up.
I
I
Take
told
it, AJ.
Gary you'd say that.
They think Grumio might have accident.
if Azari's people anything like mine, women do not date men shorter than them.
I can wear stilts. Grumio has lifts.
Tall just takes a step back.
Yeah, Grumio's giving off a real creeper vibe right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, he is. It's like, oh,
I wonder what Grumio got laid with.
yeah.
He did not. So that's why he is hard up. So
I thought it wasn't an animal species.
at this point, he'll take pipe.
It was his cousin Lefty.
That's right. So he asks if you guys are ready to go. Points out
Yeah.
that part
Absolutely.
of the trip is underground. If we want to get inside the till, the other part is above ground, but we have to move slowly. We have to move silently. We have to move with a great deal of respect. He says it should take about 3 days.
Yes.
Everybody give me a wisdom check.
Good at that. Not with a natural one, I'm not. Natural one total is a 4, 3.
I have +1 to this.
23 on a wisdom check for Ingve.
Nice.
Hey,
30.
Droid.
15.
So Azari and Ingve, man, the map in the guidebook doesn't look like it's going to take 3 fucking days.
Yeah, we kind of noticed that, but we're not we have the layout, but we don't know the intricacies of the landscape
Grumio.
itself. I mean, there may be pits, valleys, whatever.
As we start going, I'll ask Grumio, why does it take 3 days to get to the till?
This is the dragon's hunting ground.
Oh, okay, yeah, that explains it.
So we are going to have to stay hidden a great deal of time.
So you're saying there are times where we will be just hiding for long periods to keep from dying.
Yes, when the dragon makes a pass, it usually makes a pass 2 or 3 times. Authority, my mentor. So we will have to
Episcopalian?
lock down. Presbyterian. He's an idol worshiper. But he says, if we don't see the dragon, we should be able to make good time. So are we ready to go?
Yes.
Yes.
Always.
Okay. Let's see if I can show you guys what we're talking about. I can't do that because that's my entire map, and you will see a great deal of things there.
You showed us anyway, Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Yoda wishes you guys well. You guys go down to the first floor. You hit the fire escape entrance. Look around. Who wants to D12 against me?
I think Azari should. Or
Oh,
Dave.
sorry. 11.
5. Coast is clear. You guys move outside. You move 1 block to the south,
Relief.
which is a good thing. What is 6? Oh, that's right.
That's where the epic level artifact items are. The one for each of us.
There is an item there. As you guys move into a vacant lot, Grumio takes a knee, and he seems apprehensive. He's scanning the sky. He's looking to the left, looking to the right. This is essentially an overgrown field. It before the calamity occurred, it was probably bulldozed, so it's just an open lot, overgrown with weeds, and he's sniffing at the air, turns around, gives you the thumbs up, and he just fucking sprints across, and you can see him leaping over stuff that you don't know what's there, but he's clearly leaping over something. He gets to the far wall, just body checks himself into the brick, and
Okay.
motions quickly for you guys.
All right. So
I say we
it's-
follow suit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like The Office. Parkour.
Yeah, right.
One at a time or all of you together?
Ooh, that's the
Oh,
question.
that's a good question.
We're being led by an idiot.
We are.
Likes your sister.
He has
Just-
no idea what my sister looks like. All he knows is that
Doesn't care.
it's furry and tall.
It's very.
Dave not in lead.
Tall will look to Azari. He considers him the leader of this quest because it's for his sister. So
Sure.
let's-
All or one?
let's
All for one for all.
Let's all
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
All
do
go?
your best. Yeah.
Yeah, group effort.
Everybody roll a d12 against me.
Okay.
this is where we all die, guys.
Yeah, this is how it happens.
Dave get 8.
6 for Ingve.
Tall got a 2. I don't like that.
Sorry.
Huh?
Azari.
Oh, I got a 4.
Thanks,
Excellent.
smiling too much.
Dave just fucking tanks his way through. He's leaping over shit, jumping around, maybe sees a few mice. Azari, Ingve, Tall, you aren't having as good a time. So I'm going to need dex checks
Okay.
for all of you.
Next
Oh.
check.
Right. Dave's out in front of you like Kronk.
Oh, not bad. 18 plus 1, 19.
Yeah, 17 for Ingve.
Azari seems to have botched it. Ingve and Tall, you narrowly miss getting impaled on some rusty signs. Slam into the wall along with Dave and Grumio. You guys all turn around.
Where's Azari?
Somebody's missing. Sorry, you're going to take 5 hit points of damage.
Boy.
And you guys do not see Azari.
Where is Azari?
I don't know.
I'll slowly stand up with the piece of metal impaled in my side. Pull
Oh,
it out.
Good news is you did not get the impalement. You got the sewer entrance that was uncovered.
Oh.
Oh wow.
I'll climb out of the sewer entrance, I guess.
First, you're going to D12 against me to see if you are alone.
Oh boy.
12.
Wow.
10.
There are a lot of beady eyes staring at you from, say, 2 foot tall creatures. It's dark. Do Leonid have dark vision?
Yeah,
Yes.
they do.
Yeah.
These kind of look like crap. It's an animal I'm trying to think of. They're bipedal. They're like kangaroos, but they're like giant rats.
Wallabies.
Oh, wallabies. Okay.
Yeah, we could do wallabies. You see a pack of wallabies kind of staring at you and kind of creeping forward. Curious. You can see their little marsupial noses.
How far straight up can you jump?
Right.
Pretty far. I've got a good decent strength. How high up is the hole?
7 foot.
Okay. Let's see if I can jump that.
Dun, 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 dun. Acrobatics.
Okay, acrobatics, which I am not proficient, but
Here we go.
Who knows? Maybe they would have worshipped you as a god.
19 plus 4, 23.
You guys all hear a oomph and some rattling, prattling around in the high grasses. Are you going to call out Azari for help?
No, I
Okay.
will.
You get your hands up and over, and now you just got to pull yourself up. You are currently blind as to what the marsupials are doing. Give me a strength check for the second round as you try and hoist yourself up out of this hole.
Okay.
Tall's going to scan the sky again just to make sure there hasn't been any more
Good call.
movement.
A 19.
You slowly see Azari's mane pop up over the grass. Azari, you feel just that soft brush against your foot.
That feels worse, and so Azari will scramble. Like that's a worse feeling than like something biting at you. It's like
Double time.
Buffalo Bill giving you that
Yeah.
rub. You are caught in the middle of an open lot, and you look over and you see Tall scanning. Give me another roll. What was the first roll? Dexterity. Across
yeah,
the
they
field?
were
Yeah,
Dex check.
checks.
Dex check.
Yeah.
here we go. Okay, that's better. 20.
He scampers. He's got an aroma about him now because he was standing in sewage. Fortunately, it wasn't Dave's rabbit slippers. But yes, he scampers over. You guys are looking around, which is good. Grumio, you four, no appreciable dangers. You do not know what happened to Azari, so
I'm in danger.
you don't know if
Go get her.
there's anything coming out after him or not. Azari, you run over to the wall, slam yourself up against the wall. You want to tell him anything?
Sewer hole, and there were.
What'd you call me?
Exactly, and there were small marsupial creatures inside.
Oh.
Many
No, like sewer hole.
Mm-mm.
Hostile.
unknown. I didn't.
Perception check, everybody.
Perception.
Nice. Like that 19 plus 21 for Tall.
Nice.
That's at 22 for Dave.
Redemption at the wrong time. Nat 20 for 27.
11 for Ingve.
Even Ingve notices that the grasses around the area where Azari disappeared are
Moving.
moving.
Oh.
Grumio suggests we button a hook around and go behind another building.
Yes. And I'll say, do not use the fire sticks to my friends.
Howard. You guys,
Oh, they're loud. You know?
You guys go around the corner. You're going to go around the closest corner, which is the back. So you're not going to be on the main drag. That may or may not have an effect later. As you go behind a couple of buildings, again, dead tree, living tree, overgrown bench, ivy, bad rose bushes. The gardener is not on, so there is no gardener on duty. So the place is kind of overgrown, but so far none of you reach anything else. You notice that you are coming into a funnel as the streets go diagonal. Everybody perception check. Skip that. Everybody hears a screech. You are
Okay.
quite familiar with this screech.
Okay.
What do you guys want to do?
Paul will look to the sky again.
Stick close to the wall.
Yeah.
Tight right up against the wall.
You don't see anything.
And I'd say we just keep moving with our backs against the wall, tight against the wall. Is there like an overhang to the building so we're kind of got cover from above or no?
Nope.
Okay.
Not here. You do notice some window wells.
Okay.
So if you want to go into the basement, you can. There's either a window well or a staircase going down. It looks like this would have been, just a park-like atmosphere in the middle of all these buildings. Very forward-thinking city planners. You can hear the screech again. It is somewhere over on the main road. So the good news is by not going around that way, at least you've avoided the gaze for some time. Grumio himself is quite apprehensive and feels that perhaps we should go into one of these buildings and hide out for a while. But he will leave it up to you guys.
I mean, that's if it's okay with you, Zari, and you need to
Grumio,
recover a little better.
The creature seems to be on the main road. While we can, let us pursue forward. If if we hear
Dave
it,
agree.
Yeah.
if we hear it closer, then we would take to a building.
If we
Grumio,
move like vermin, we can stay out of sight.
true. Grumio does not want to look weak in front of you guys. That's why he's letting you guys make the call. And he tries to put on a brave front, which is clearly blown. You can tell that this shit's real for him, and he's exceptionally concerned. But he's like, if you want to keep going, let's do what the horned one says: stay low, move like vermin, and keep going. As you do so, you reach the focal point of this street. It is a 4-point street, 4 intersections coming together at a weird angle. Across the street, you notice a lot of buildings heavily damaged, a lot of missing brick, no windows, roofs caved in on some of them. Just on view, over 12 buildings. It's just rubble. So think Berlin after the war. He points out
5.
we got to cross that. So you guys are going to have to cross into the opening. Everybody perception check.
Dice are doing good tonight.
Yeah.
18.
Oh man. Okay.
Devin.
17 for Ingve.
22 for Azari.
Zari and Ingve, you notice the flapping of the wings as the creature heads off. As you guys have studied the map before, it looks to be heading off towards the stadium at the south end of town. The till is also at the south end of town, but on the opposite side. So whatever this beast is doing, it's headed to where the stadium was at, and gives 0 fucks as to what you're doing. This kind of emboldens Grumio and points out that you guys have to make a southeasterly turn, northwesterly turn. I keep forgetting I did this map upside down, and cut across at an angle. He believes you guys can save a considerable amount of time if that damn thing stays south. So again, he says we got to cross these devastated buildings and go quite a few blocks to get to where the till is at.
Okay.
He still suggests caution.
Right.
Of course.
Yes.
Caution.
So you can cut in between buildings by going through the devastated buildings, or you can get your ass out on the road, really pick up the pace. On the road, you guys have been here long enough. It's going to be a crapshoot. And he will speak up vehemently about avoiding the road at all costs if you can.
Well, with the dragon going south at this time, more people, more creatures or things will entertain the road as a open source. It would probably be best to go through the buildings, as Grumio suggests.
As you look across the street, mounds of broken stone, broken glass, hollowed out buildings are present. And you can tell that the city is quite expansive, and it's going to go several miles to the northwest. In doing so, you notice a structure similar to the one that you stayed in, i.e. a hotel. You can also notice that there is another structure nearby that looks like that place where you guys had so many problems with the air conditioner, i.e. an office building.
Right.
You also, everybody give me investigation checks.
11 for tall.
Ooh. 18 for Dave. That blows a nat 20.
14 for Azari.
8 for Ingve.
Zari and Dave, you notice in between a few of the buildings, the debris seems to be placed by man. It looks like it is buttressed the alleyways, as if to fend off any attackers. So it looks like it's a fortified section.
Defensive structure.
Correct. You can approach because the rubble does move up. So clearly you guys can climb the rubble. You'll be at disadvantage if there's any aggressiveness. But you can walk your way up and then make a leap and see what you can see. Or you can circumvent this. Grumio is going to be ambivalent on this one and asks Azari, what would your sister think? Yeah.
That's a warrior with no options. It's a dead one.
Well, you got options.
Then
Does it smell like victory?
Right.
Which way?
Face off the defensive, go the long way around.
so if we go the defensive, we'll have to go through their space.
Mhm.
Is that what we're looking at?
A
Okay.
little bit.
Yeah.
Think
What time
Rebel-
of day is it? Still
It's
relatively early?
early morning. Yeah. You guys left at crack of dawn.
Sure.
So you're making good time.
Fences
It's a
look
matter
pretty
of
shiny.
safety over speed.
You aren't sure if defensively breaching an area is going to be safe.
Right. Exactly.
Well, let's go. Yeah, let's go go the long way.
Yeah.
You will have to backtrack a little bit. For lack of a better term, it looks like there's going to be a diner. In the diner, there is an alleyway. It is minorly obstructed. Bricks have fallen off from above. Certainly not a fortified structure. Nothing to be concerned of. You are, however, going to be in between a lot of buildings. So your view of the sky is going to be somewhat limited. In doing so, you, I assume, proceed cautiously. So that's going to slow your movement down. And you get into a very narrow alley. The black road is kind of dipping and there's just water running through it, standard crappy sewage available. Everybody hears a loud screech. I'll take wisdom to see, or I'll take survival to see if you know which direction it's coming from.
Oh,
Ooh. Okay.
17 for tall.
19 for Dave.
25 for Ingve.
24 for Azari.
Clearly, it is just ahead of you on the right where another alley opens up. So another trail or path is right there. You guys can hunker down or you can continue forward to see what you can see.
The screech sounds like the lizard that flies.
It's hard to tell because of the echoing, but you're pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah.
You guys are in one of those narrow urban alleys where if I were a real jerk, I'd be throwing the porta pots down on you. But there's nobody in these buildings.
Okay.
Oh, number 9 is right there. What's that?
Oh.
Maybe I'll throw shit on you. Oh. Oh, okay.
We may not
So,
we may not be ready for the lizard that flies, but it will be weaker outside of its hunting grounds.
Will it?
Well, it.
Yeah, because you guys will be well protected in that narrow passage where the breath weapon can just focus.
Funnel in.
Many creatures of this size have a lair that they hunt within. It may know tricks closer to the till, ways
Or
to use the land to fight too.
2 things become immediately noticeable. One is the presence of loud music. 2 is the presence of another audio form that you can't tell what it is. But for Azari, Dave, and Ingve, it kind of reminds you of something where the electrical creatures were at on that small island.
Okay.
Kind of, but not exact.
But you said there was music?
What kind
Yes.
of music?
Obnoxious music. Tull, you would not be familiar with either one of these noises.
Oh shit, it's the truck from Mad Max with the guy on the guitar. Shit.
So like everything on my playlist.
Mhm.
Pretty much. So you guys, as far as I know, are standing down. Grumio is just leading you. Okay. He is not the master and commander. He's a little bit scared shitless at this job and is trying not to show it, but he's going to let you guys make all the decisions.
How far away is this corner?
About half a block.
I say that
Sorry.
we wait
That's
where
fair.
the sound is coming from. I would have no idea what it is.
Black
Sorry,
smoke
and Dave go
begins,
look.
black smoke begins to roll out. Very thick,
No.
heavy black smoke
Roll out
Uh,
towards us or
towards the alley.
Oh shit.
As Azari and Dave approach, you get about halfway there, so you're a quarter block away, and you can see by pieing it off that tunnel, that path, alleyway, is secured. There's a lot of debris right there, old signs, wooden pallets, things of that. No cinder block, no brick wall, but that. Azari and Dave, you are now close enough. You can hear like a very agitated noise that starts at a low rumble and then goes to a much higher pitch.
Not dragon. Oh.
So I have 3 of you a half a block away, 2 of you a quarter block away. The obstruction is up on the right.
What is that sound? I'll
I
say
don't
it
know.
anyway.
It's
Sounds like a mariachi band.
okay. Wow.
For you guys, your characters will
Yeah,
not have any
yeah,
idea.
yeah.
But it sounds like a mariachi band.
Wow. Okay.
It
Very
will call the
southwestern
attention
appeal.
of the lizard.
It's loud. And that black smoke roiling out,
Mhm.
it might be the lizard, might be a different lizard, might be something entirely different.
Okay. Yeah, that's not good. And so, I mean, I say
Grumio begins
We
to
take
question
cover.
what you want to do. Okay, so Ingve
We
and
must move
Tall.
away or we must silence it. The dragon that flies will hear it and will come.
Yeah, so Tull and Ingve, you're with Grumio a half a block back. What do you want to do?
Our companion just moved ahead. They're just standing there.
Those 2 are standing about a quarter of the way away.
Okay. Well, I think we should either silence it or just at least see what's going on because, like I say, it's loud. It's going to draw attention to this thing. If it's that loud, I would think
Okay.
it's going to.
Not only does it is loud, it gets louder with a noise. Zari and Dave,
Wow.
it's fucking deafening. I mean, between the damn music and the alarm going off.
It's similar to is it when we busted through that, when Dave and I busted through that room? And,
Kind of, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
It is an alarm kind of call.
Okay, if it's that means something busted out of something. So, and probably making its way here.
Tall, these guys broke into a pharmacy and set off, or was it the pharmacy where you set off the alarm?
No, it was
The hospital.
it was at the taxi station near that taxi place.
That's
the
right.
Taxi.
The alarm
Yeah,
on the taxi
very,
cab.
very early. Yeah.
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 So there you go. Tull wants to silence it. Ingve, what do you want to do?
I mean, it looks like Azari and Dave are quite unsure, but I'm kind of with Tall on this one. We need to silence whatever or find out what the hell it is that's making this noise. Because it's going to draw.
Yeah. So you two want to move up to Azari and Dave's position?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Grumio will cover the rear for you.
Of course.
Azari and Dave, you're looking, and there's a lot to process here. You got the smoke, you got the two noises, you got that fluttering kind of noise. You aren't sure what the hell's going on. What do you guys want to do?
I'll look at Dave and go, the constant is like the metal loud thing that we found at the building, so we need not worry of that. The other sound, the one with the beat, could be
salt and pepper.
Exactly.
That is worrisome. It could be a group.
Well,
so you notice that the other three are coming up on your 6. You don't see anything forward. You see an opening. I mean, it's not a dead end. So you see the open area, and it's open behind you. So far, nothing is being noticed.
Okay.
So
quick
far.
question. Grumio, can we go through that opening and still get to where we need to go?
Grumio believes so. Might take us a little bit longer, but I think I know where I'm at. This will take us over towards the hell is it, 12? The place that sells clothing.
We're aware of that place.
Different place, because you guys are hell and gone. Different department store.
Grumio, from here, which would be the most direct route?
If we could get to where that noise is, that's probably it.
Uh,
A loud crash is heard as you guys are all huddled together, and this purple box comes crashing through the debris and kind of T-bones into the building. This purple box is trimmed in gold, and it's got painting on the back. So it's similar to the taxi cabs that you saw, the homes, but it is entirely different.
Is the painting a wizard and a unicorn?
Yeah.
No, it is not. It is a lady doing this, wearing a cowboy hat.
Is she wearing anything else?
No, her boobs are exposed. So as it careens into this T intersection,
so what we're hearing is
that is what you are hearing, and you notice that the box is
it's Angel's van from Ant-Man.
Apparently we offended Kevin, and that's why you left. Are you back with us, Kevin?
Hey, Kev.
So
are you there?
Are you there?
Can you see us?
I am. You guys are breaking up on me. So
okay, I gotcha. He's got some lag going.
I just figured the mariachi band offended you. So you have a hoopty crashing into the alley, and it goes to the right. Lucky die roll, otherwise you guys were gomers. And it heads just screaming at a high rate of speed. The brakes appear to be on because they are smoking, but the vehicle is while doing the movement. Then you notice undead.
Oh shit!
Have entered this, but the hoopty is full bore, and it's just.
Is it like running over the dead? Is that why
it's headed? It's headed right for the dead and a phone pole. So it goes down. You see the dead flying everywhere, and the vehicle itself plows in to this telephone pole, essentially. and steam just starts rising everywhere. There's no screaming because the dead do not scream. There's grunting. There's at least 3 dead that have not been struck by this hoopty.
Okay.
You guys are now standing in the middle of the alley, gaping hole in the debris field. A vehicle, I'll say a Cadillac Escalade, or no, an Eldorado. I'm going old school. Cadillac Eldorado.
Wow.
Trimmed in gold, painted blue, with the Virgin Buxom Mary in the back with dual holsters, wearing any stereotype you can think of. It doesn't matter. And it is plowed into a group of dead. Some of the dead have survived, and they are converging on this vehicle.
All right.
What would you guys like to do?
Does it appear somebody's trapped inside?
You cannot tell.
Okay.
You cannot tell.
I'm not. Fuck them. They're
Fuck them.
They went and did their own thing. Let's go around this.
You will have to retreat and go further to the south, back where you came from, and we'll lose more valuable. Grumio is all in favor of that. Grumio would like to get the ass out of here.
How many dead are we talking about?
There were at least 15, but there are at least 3 that are still moving about. You guys are not in a position to see into the alley where the hoopty came out of.
Oh, okay. There's probably more on the way.
The dead are coming this way. So
yeah,
your choice on what you want to do.
Let's just.
Grumio's all in favor of getting the ass out of here.
If they get too close, I can turn some of them away.
Oh, there you go. Are we hearing any pleas, any yells or whatever from the
D12
vehicle?
against me.
Okay.
Good question. 7.
6. Yeah, it's a 6. It's under.
Yes, there appears to be somebody being eaten alive.
Oh, they're eaten alive. Well, sorry. Well, there goes one NPC.
There's 3 that are converging on the. Right?
There are 3 undead coming at you. Somebody's being eaten in the Eldorado, and there's a lot of dead undead that have been smashed by the 4-ton bullet.
Well, if there's only 3 coming at us that we can see right now, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's only 3. We could push through that pretty easily. There could.
You don't know what's down the alley where the hoopty came from.
Yeah. How far away is that alleyway? Look.
20 feet.
Dave starts stretching.
I'm gonna go look down that alleyway.
He's warming up.
You see a collective of halflings. They look a lot like Grumio's people. They also look a lot like the individuals you ran into on the back of the government building. I mean, they're friggin' halflings.
Are they alive or dead?
They are all alive.
Dave wants to take the fight to the zombies.
And that's fine. The halflings are all gathering stuff to barricade the alleyway. They see you guys are puzzled, and they just start stacking shit. And you can see another vehicle essentially being rolled into the gap. So they clearly are going to try and barricade the shit out of this area before whatever happens. They are not going to interact with you guys at this time. They are too busy. You may try and interact with them. But you do have at least 3 undead coming at you, and it appears the screaming has stopped, and the dead that were feasting on the occupants are now headed your way as well, for a grand total of 7.
7 zombies.
Tall, you got 6, right?
Yeah, the El Dorado has smashed into a telephone pole, killing a lot of the undead. 7 total undead are now coming down the alley for you. Yep, we can see you. Can you hear us? Okay.
I can hear you. I just don't see anything. I'm not sure what's going on in my.
Oh,
I
yeah, no, we can
apologize
see you
if I-
just fine. Put clothes on. That would help. But yeah, no, you're good on our end. I think. Carrie, is he good on our end? Yeah, you're good on our end. So
Okay.
My
well,
God, man, quit playing with that.
you got the 7 of them coming at you. You've got halflings in the alley trying to barricade it, closing up the gap. You can go with them. You can face off with the undead. You can retreat and try and find a better spot. You guys all know that the music was very loud. The hydraulics were very loud. The burnouts with the brakes being on was very loud.
Wow.
There's a lot of audio issues going on here. But whatever you want to do, I'm fine with.
Okay.
I'm not going to railroad you either way because you're screwed.
Either way.
More than 5, Azari.
Boomstick that shit. Wanda boomstick it.
Let's, I'll ask Grumio real quick. The way that vehicle came, if we go down that alleyway, would that be faster or slower?
There's people down there.
We'll work through that portion. They're much easier.
Faster. I'll say faster. I don't know. Faster. Maybe faster. I'll go faster.
That's fine. Make our way towards everyone. Make your way towards the halflings.
Okay.
Who wants to D12 their morale against me?
Okay. I'll roll.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Missed my box. That one's better. 12.
2. The halflings don't give 2 shits about you. They realize that the dead are out there and they are pushing a second vehicle up, and they are just throwing an old trampoline, restaurant umbrella. They're just trying to get some kind of temporary barrier up. You guys are going to be fast enough because you're right on top of them. You can cut in. They're going to be leery of you, but they know where you might kill them. The dead will most certainly kill them. So they're going to try and plug the gap. There are going to be 2 halfling individuals, well armed, well healed, well armored, and they are going to approach you with weapons drawn and demand to know friend or foe. And they will go after the 10 tall. They will ask you friend or foe. Although tall might be frozen.
I think Tall is frozen.
I think tall's frozen. Ingve, they will ask you instead.
Friend.
D12. Ooh, 10.
Oh, goddamn. 12 again.
Then you help us.
Sure. We'll help them push the last vehicle in place.
Sure. Yeah, he just disappeared. You guys, now do all of you help or just Ingve?
Oh, I'll help.
Yeah, I'll help.
Okay. You guys begin to help. You can see the dead are on the other side of these vehicles. There's a Plymouth Fury, there's a Jalopy, and there's a van. You guys are pushing the van. It's black with a very distinctive red stripe down the side. And you guys partially block it. The dead are coming up and over the hood, walking on the roofs. The halflings, fuck this. They are out. They just throw whatever they can get their hands on. There's an inner tube, a soccer ball, trash, whatever. But out of the 7,
Yeah.
5 are coming up over the top.
Okay.
Brains.
Nice.
I will take initiative.
Okay.
6.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
nice.
With initiative, a 1's a 1, right?
Yep.
18.
25.
25. You're up first. The undead are coming up and over.
Okay.
It's Fort Apache time, baby.
I will step back and launch some arrows.
Okay. You got 5 targets to choose from.
All right. Did the 16 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Easy to hit, hard to kill.
Yeah. 7 points of piercing damage on that one.
Okay.
And then I'll fire my second arrow.
Same one or different target?
Same one.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And that one does 11 points of piercing damage to that one.
18 total. It's hurting. 18. Dave, you're up.
Yeah, Dave's gonna get mad and step in.
Okay.
To the first one coming at him. So whoever's there,
You'll go after number 2.
going for the rage factor. So here we go. Chattelbane in hand. Uh, 19 is going to hit, and 6 on that. 6 plus 2, 6 slashing, 2 radiant damage.
8 damage. Fair enough. Azari and Dave, you guys play clerics in the past. Do you want to have Tull turn them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go. Remind me of the metrics in 5e for turning the
Oh,
undead.
Jesus. What level is he? 4th level.
You guys are 4th level.
Yeah, channel
I've got the book.
divinity. I got D&D beyond that.
Yeah, because my latest project is going
Oh, that'll be
back
faster, David.
to basic edition. So I'm really fucking with my rule head.
Yeah. It's one of those reasons I'm not trying to learn another system right now. Thanks very much.
I'm just reminded myself I'm using the Moldvay edition.
Action. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Creature fails its turn and will spend its turn getting away.
17, 2 9s, and a 1.
Yeah,
And,
what's Tall's DC?
And a 12.
Guess
I don't
maybe
know.
17 probably made it.
17. I'm wondering if the 2. You know what? I'll say the 2 makes it. Probably not correct, but give you guys something to fight here. Only 2 will come up and over the top. They will choose D10. 9, Grumio. 10, Grumio. They're
They
going
like
to
that halfling meat.
Grumio's ass. With a 6 and a 19, Grumio takes the hit.
Oh.
And Grumio suffers 4 hit points. Grumio got a 3. He is not going to take kindly to that, so he will go before Ingve.
Mm-hmm.
And he will hit with an 18. And he will do 2 hit points of damage to Dave's. Ingve, you are up. The one that Azari attacked is pretty heavily damaged. The other one is damaged. So who do you want to go after?
Okay, I am going to cast Moonbeam and use a sorcery point and split it.
Okay.
One on each one. So they have to do Constitution saves. 14's the DC.
Azari's is orange and Dave's is root beer. Not 20 on Dave's.
Ooh.
Dave is fine. Azarius fails, and Azarius is the one that's pretty beat up.
Okay, that's gonna take 20 points of radiant damage.
Oh yeah, that thing is gone. Is it save or suck on the other one?
Half. So 10.
10. Still alive. New round. 25, Azari. Yours has been destroyed in a flash of light.
Right.
Dave's is pretty badly injured.
Well, I will not take away the
Kill.
right to kill one from Dave. So I will hold my action for if any of them if any more come through or try and turn around, I will fire an arrow at those. But I won't take Dave's kill.
Dave, the kill is yours if you want it.
That's definitely going to hit. That's pretty nice. 11 plus 5 is 16 plus 3 radiant damage. So a total of 19, 3 of it radiant.
It had 2 hit points left, so it is
Yeah, I
also
figured.
destroyed. A bunch of halflings have found a coil of razor wire. They have heavy-duty gloves, and they just heave-ho it onto the A-Team van, the Jalopy, and the Ford or Plymouth Fury, creating a very defensible position. A essential fire line is created, and everybody is handing crap to just go ahead and barricade this out. Do you guys want to jump in the fire brigade and assist, or hang back and let the halflings do their job?
We should let them do it and get on with our mission. But, that's just my opinion.
Ingve?
Yeah, I mean, I'm following Dave on this. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys begin to walk away. A hurricane is hitting Azari's house. And here comes
Right.
Kevin. And that is how you died, Kevin. So
Awesome.
welcome back just in time. Essentially, what you have missed is there were 5 coming up over the top. You used Channel Divinity to destroy 3 of them. 2 of them made it over. A moonbeam split between the 2 was able to destroy Azari's, but not Dave's. Azari held his action and let Dave take the kill. The halflings have thrown razor wire and have now formed a fire brigade and are throwing everything they can find. Old waste cans. It looks like Jake and Elwood Blues trying to barricade the elevator at this point.
Nice.
Yikes! All right.
Votes for Dave and Ingve are fuck it. Let the halflings finish this off. Let's continue our mission. Grumio is ambivalent. So Azari and Tall, you have your votes.
Yep.
It seems they have this under control.
We should help them, but
We
time draws.
killed all
longer
them
for your
dudes for them.
So the 2 warriors that were initially asking Ingve if you guys were friend or foe, pay their respects and appreciate your assistance. They talk a lot like Grumio, and Grumio talks to them as equals for the most part. Points out that we do this all the time. Bravery is our middle name.
Of course he does.
At this point in time, Dave, you see a big brown van decorated with a wizard and a naked lady. There is your vehicle.
The keys are inside.
You guys can check if you want.
I'm kidding. We don't know how to
you guys
drive.
have no idea how to operate these things.
No.
They would ask if you would like to break bread with them because it is lunchtime.
I mean, eat.
Yes.
Eat.
They look at Grumio and kind of give the thumb over to Dave, and Grumio's like,
They like eating.
Ingve and Tal, do you guys still want to bail, or do you want to let Dave fill up on carbs?
I
mean,
believe we can eat, but to stay
Yeah.
for much longer would be too long, I think.
right.
Grumio can always eat. Azari, you want to stay or eat?
Let's stay, eat, and then we can get more information on how to get to the till from here.
Sure. The fire brigade completes its reconstruction of the blockage up to about 8 feet. They're all pretty good about it. They're all giving you the Big Trouble in Little China thumbs up move and appreciate it. The two warriors go over and bring out a cardboard box. Inside are several smaller cardboard boxes. And they point out that in honor of the heroic sacrifice by their leader, presumably in the Hoopty, and your bravery in defending their homeland, this calls for something special. Inside the box are individual boxes. Inside those boxes are 10 individually wrapped pastries. You might recognize them as ding dongs.
Okay.
They don't last as long as Twinkies, but they're probably still good. You know?
Yeah, they're still good.
So
Yeah.
they are understandably curious, but since you are the tall folk,
Mhm.
they will maintain their discussion aimed at Grumio, who is clearly the leader of this endeavor. Grumio will not take any action to prevent them from thinking that, as he is going to go ahead and garner his own honorarium from them. He points out that you guys are well-versed adventurers. You've been through a lot. You've seen a lot, you know. And then he asks about the women.
Where's the women, man?
That's right. The group points out that the women are in a different location. Grumio becomes sad. They're going to dribble on. Grumio is going to go ahead and expound on how great he is and how he single-handedly chased the dragon out of the sky. There's nothing to worry about there, blah, 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 blah. You four can interject at any time because Grumio is just a dick.
I'll let him ramble on. I don't have a need to try to show him up in front of his people again.
Little ones, we are making our way to the till. Do you know the fastest direction from here?
Yes.
Could you point it out?
Yes.
Is that the only word they know how to speak?
No, they
No.
give me an insight check, everybody.
Okay. Insight. Okay. 19 for Ingve.
17 for Dave.
11.
Did we
I think
lose
I
Tall
think
again?
Tall's frozen again. Maybe he's getting the storms up north that we missed.
Probably.
All rolled a 36. Oh.
Nice. Azari, you aren't picking up on it. Ingve and Dave, they seem bewildered as to why you would want to go to the till, and they're being kind of closed-lipped about it. They aren't going to be evasive. They're just being tight-lipped.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's
Dave not know what till is. Can you tell Dave more?
It's the legendary site of where great healers were before the devastation that took over. We can show you from the rooftop where you're going.
okay.
They point over at a very rusty, very questionably sound ladder that goes up along a brick building.
Oh, okay.
They scurry up without issue, as does Grumio.
Okay.
So you can surmise that maybe their weight is okay, but you three are now in the alley. So what do you want to do? Who wants to go up next?
Ingve?
Ingve. Yeah, Ingve will go.
D20 straight
Take a
up.
rope.
18.
Yeah, no problem here.
Okay.
You get up, you're on the second floor. So
Okay.
you're overlooking the area. Azari and Dave, you want to follow or just leave it up to Ingve?
I will, considering I've probably got like 100 pounds on Ingve at least.
Mhm.
I will let Ingve, we'll trust Ingve's judgment on this.
Okay.
Dave, agree or deny?
I'm in a similar weight category, and Dave's not stupid enough to climb a skinny tree.
Is he? Is he really?
Yeah, because he's done shit like that before, and he remembers.
Ingve, you surmise that these guys are in no rush to go ahead and try and climb this rickety ladder. But the halflings take you across the roof, pointing out areas that are marked on the rooftop.
Mhm.
And they tell you do not step there because that
Okay.
area is bad. So with Ingve and the halflings up on top of the roof of the auto repair place, Ingve, they walk you over to the far road because you're just traversing all of these rooftops.
Mhm.
And again, they've used chalk or paint or debris to go ahead and mark off the soft spots. So you're going to be okay. Across this main drag, probably an interstate at one time,
Mhm.
there's a lot of destroyed buildings, hollowed
Okay.
out buildings, crumbled buildings, a lot of devastation on this side. It's going to be very dangerous to walk around during daylight, let alone evening. And they point off in the distance. There's a large structure, maybe 4-6 stories high, and you can kind of see it. Give me an investigation check to see if you can make it out.
Okay. It's my investigation. Okay, it's only a 12.
There's a giant red cross is the only thing you can make out, and they say, "See the red? That is where you are going." And this is an enormous red cross, and
Okay.
it is pretty far away.
Okay. All right.
But it does stand above all the old buildings. Now,
Okay.
the buildings that have collapsed almost form a river leading right up to it. So getting lost is not going to be an issue.
Right.
Being visible is. Now, keep in mind, Grumio has already told you that part of the trip is below ground.
Okay.
So,
all right. And confirming what the halflings show us, and with Grumio taking his bearings, he confirms part of our journey is going to be underground.
you don't know where, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
You just know Grumio mentioned that you're going to go underground at some point in time.
Got it.
You don't know where, because right now you guys have left the beaten path. So whether or not Grumio even knows how to get into the sewers from here is a crapshoot.
Okay. All right. Yeah. When we finish here, I'll confer with the halflings. It's indisputable what they've shown me is possibly the till. So yeah. I'll tell Azari, Dave, and Tall once we're finished taking it all in to head back, and I'll tell them what I saw, falling structures, almost like a river heading towards the structure I saw with the red cross.
Okay, there you go. Upon his safe return, he tells you, "Okay, I've got my bearings. I know where we're going, but it's going to be ugly."
Yeah.
Grumio is still eating ho-hos and ding-dongs, enjoying his newfound fame and fortune.
Sure. So yeah. So I'll join the others, bring them up to speed, steal a ding-dong, and just confer with the others. So
there you go.
All right.
Well,
so I tell them it looks like quite the trek to get to it. I tell Azari.
He did say it would take many days, so
yeah, it looks like our passage is going to be pretty difficult.
Of course it is. Why would it be simple? This whole trip has been incredibly difficult. Let's continue on then.
So I can't hear you over the loud whining.
Grumio, we're leaving.
He gives out this bombastic speech about where there is trouble, I need to find it, blah, 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 blah. Just elevates himself to deity-esque status, to rousing cheers by these halflings. Grumio points out that we can start underground here. They told me about a sewer, but I'm not exactly sure I can find it because I'm not exactly sure where we're at. Which is fair because you guys have had to take a few twists and turns.
Right.
Ingve, once you tell him that you know the general idea, he'll tell you that we can probably find it.
Okay. Well, that bodes well.
I mean, this is not the way he went last time.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. No, I'm aware of the situation we're in. So yeah. Anything that we need to do, prepare to set off again. Ingve's doing it. Yeah.
So above ground or below, your choice. Grumio doesn't care either way.
I'm sorry.
Let's go below.
Okay, below it is.
The halflings give the huzzah, 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 and Grumio's just eating that shit up. They move the manhole cover, and he says, "I will bravely go first." And as he does so, you can see the little shaking as he's going down underneath, as he is not quite the hero that he pretends to be, but he does, much to your chagrin, goes down first, and you hear the old flint and steel, and you see the tunnel erupt into flame as he has found a torch, and he was waiting for you guys.
Okay.
We'll jump down.
Yeah.
Everybody gets down. You find yourself in a fairly decent sized area, 10 by 10. Tunnels go off in three directions. Clearly, and without hesitancy, Ingve will know that's the direction we need to go.
Right.
After that, hard to say. So, but that is definitely the way to go. There is a lot of water in this area of the sewer system. It goes up to about ankle deep. So the top of the bunny slippers are going to get soaked. And it smells. Doesn't smell like gas because there's no explosive flame here.
No methane.
No methane here, but it's kind of messy.
Okay.
You guys, I assume, will trudge forward.
Yes.
Yep.
Who wants to lead?
Dave.
Dave, give me a survival check.
Sure. 17 plus 4 is 21.
Dave counts out 10 steps, then he starts over because Dave is a barbarian. So every
That's right.
step, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You guys slug your way through this underground sewer, about half a block, and you come to another tube going up, i.e. manhole cover. Sunlight filters through it because, of course, there's holes in the manhole cover. You may check this area or continue down the path. It does not deviate at this point.
Keep working on the railroad.
Okay.
You guys continue forward. You go about another half block, and it splits that way and that way. Survival check, Dave.
That's a 12 plus 4, 16.
Survival check, Ingve.
Okay, that's 10.
Dave believes that given the directions that you provided, you guys need to go to the right. Ingve,
Mhm.
sure, that
Sure.
sounds right.
We go this way.
Azari, you hear from Grumio.
From Grumio.
Dave, do you trust your judgment? You want to go right?
Well, yep.
You go right. Yet again, another half block ahead of you on this trail. You notice that the structure changes a lot. Remember the whirlpool that you guys were at underground?
Yes.
Mhm.
It changes into that again. And a lot of light is filtering in along with a lot of vines. There's also some drizzle of water. It's not a big waterfall, it's just drizzle, groundwater runoff. And it sits in the center. Again, you can go past it or you can go left and right. So it's going to be a 4-way split.
Okay.
And there's the pond-ish water retention area right in the center where you guys had your own trials and tribulations the last time.
Yeah. Sewer monster.
Yep.
It's already happened. How could it happen again?
The odds are staggering.
It's staggering. Yeah.
I feel like the.
It's water and Frank. Nothing's in it.
Sure, this is the right water feature.
Yes. Yes.
How,
Yes,
dense are these vines?
actually, they're kind of thick. So they almost make a curtain, not a complete curtain, but a curtain around the open area at the top. So it's kind of like a go-go dancer place or something. You can see the light, but there's a lot of thick foliage.
Okay.
Dave, not like this.
I will also take perception checks by all three of you, please.
9 and 5 is 14.
21 for Ingve.
26 for Azari.
Dave, there's a noise coming from ahead of you. Ingve, there's a noise coming from behind you. Azari, there's a noise coming from your left.
Joy.
And you know,
And which way is the way back?
behind you, where
Okay.
you hear the noise.
Noise coming. Okay. Yeah, I'll point that out to the others. Got something coming this way.
Seems to be coming from.
All I can see is
Way.
Private Hicks. They're everywhere, man.
You're everywhere.
Dave, you spot something.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, coming around the ring of vegetation, right before it goes into the little area that causes the spiral, there is a metal box and it's kind of just floating along and dinging in. It's missed its entrance into the spiral, so it is going to come all the way around and eventually it will go in there. But you notice it coming, so if you want, you can either try and grab it, jump in and grab it, or fuck it, leave it alone.
I'll try and grab it. It's
Okay.
shiny.
It is shiny and it has several colors on it. Give me a 2-hit.
Ooh, okay.
Dexterity
20.
modifier. Sure.
Yeah.
You managed to scoop it out of the water without actually physically getting in. The box itself is square. There is a smaller square at the top, and there's a small arm on the right side of this box. Noises are still coming from Azari's left and Ingve's sixth.
Mm-hmm.
How big is this box?
This box is about 1 foot by 1 foot.
And there's an arm on it?
There's a little shaft on one side, and if you shake it, there's something in it.
Dun, 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 dun,
I wanna throw that
dun.
Gonna
I don't want to throw that away.
my
1 foot by 1 foot. Shit, a cubic foot. Fuck. I'm gonna set it down.
Huh?
And I'm gonna keep my attention where I heard sound coming from.
Sure. Everybody initiative.
Yep, knew that was coming.
Nat 20, first of the night.
Oh, well, that beats my 19, but I got +2, 21. 30 though.
16 for Ingve.
14 for Azari.
Okay. Shadows appear. I will go with just 3 of them, 1 for each of you. I'm not going to fuck with Grumio at this point in time yet. So on Azari, I don't think so. 8 plus 4 is 12.
No.
Dave, 13 plus 4 is 17.
Oh, yes.
Ingve, 3 plus 4 is 7. Dave, ouch. This is gonna hurt. 3s, 6 plus 2 is 8 damage, and you are going to lose some strength, my friend.
Okay.
3 hit points of strength
Oh,
until your next short rest. Initiative, let's do 21, Dave. Dave, the shadow has given you that loving feeling.
Ooh, Dave, not
they're
like
real
that
shadows.
They are real shadows.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Well,
Still haven't
see
heard
how
from Kevin.
that gets me to rage free. So.
At
Ow.
-3 strength.
Yeah. Takes me down to only a +2.
How many shadows are here?
3.
Yeah.
I'll go 1 on each of you.
So I'm gonna swing into it with Shadowbane and go for that swing. Where the hell's that one? There it is. No, don't drop that one first. Oh, Will. Oh, that drops my 2 hit also. Will an 18 hit?
18 does hit. 12, easy to hit.
Okay. Well, I do 10 slashing and 6 radiant damage.
Azari. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Ingve, 16.
Okay. Again, Ingve puts his hands together, snap. Moonbeam shines down and splits again. 1 on Ingve's and 1 on Dave's.
And what is the
14 Constitution save.
con?
Mm-hmm.
15 and 11.
15 and 11. All right,
Yeah.
let me roll.
11 is yours.
Okay. They are gonna take 10 points of radiant damage
For half.
for half for the one that went rolled over 14.
So 10 or 20.
It's 10 total, so 5 and
Gotcha.
then 10 for the one that took the brunt of it.
Azari, you're up. Holy
Nice.
shit, they're shadows.
Well, fuck. Bonus action. He will cast a hex on the shadow that he's fighting.
Okay.
And he will fire an arrow. 14 to hit.
Hits.
Okay, he takes 14 points of piercing damage. And then second attack, second arrow. That'll hit 21 to hit. And 4, 8, 11, and 15 points of piercing damage.
Both piercing. Got it. New round.
Oh.
Azari. 2 plus 4.
No.
Dave, 6 plus 4.
No.
Ingve, 2 plus 4. come up empty. Bupkis. Dave, you're up. Round 2.
Swing, bada, 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 bada. 15 to hit, and that's going to do 11 plus 3. No, sorry, 4. 11 plus 4.
4 is the radiant.
Yeah.
Ingve.
Con saves again for
Same
those
2.
Mm-hmm.
Dave's passes this time. Yours fails this time.
Okay. Mine takes 16 points of radiant damage. Dave's takes 8.
Ouch. Azari. 3 shadows, 3 people.
I'll keep firing on my shadow.
Me and my shadow.
13 to hit, and oh, nice, max damage. 18 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Nice, Dave.
That's it's a good effort there. On Azari, round 3. 16 plus 4,
Yep.
dirty 20.
Oh, yep, that'll do it.
Dave, 9 plus 4, 13. Ingve, 4 plus 4 is 8. Azari, I'm assuming you're the only one.
Yes, that hit me.
Murder Hobo and 5. 11 plus 2,
That's what I
13. And minus 1 strength point till your short rest. Cha 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 cha. Dave, this fight's starting to drag.
Yeah. That's going to be a natural 20.
Nice.
And that means I got and 6 radiant damage. And let me see, that's
6 radiant will get it.
Oh, okay. Well, and 14 slashing damage. So
Yeah.
anyway.
1 shadow dissipates. Ingve, you're up.
Okay.
Dave, no like.
I'm
This-
going to move Dave's moonbeam over to Azari's and keep mine focused. Okay, they're going to have to do con saves again.
Yours fails with a 5.
Okay.
Azari's passes with an 18 without the pluses.
Okay. Okay. 10 total, so 10 for mine and 5 for Azari's.
Both shadows dissipate. Enough damage had been done. You guys are in the sewer collection area with a 1 foot by 1 foot metallic multicolored box.
Box.
Oh, what's in the box?
Or I'll give you what's behind curtain number 2.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Take the briefcase. Oh.
Exactly.
I have an envelope. Wayne Brady. That's the guy who needs to play D&D. Wayne Brady.
Yeah.
That fucker's hilarious.
Oh, man. Exactly.
Okay. Still at square one here. Dave and Azari are feeling a little bit puny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they want to take a short rest or do they want Ingve to restore
We
them?
need to get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here first, and we'll work from there.
Okay, if you guys are up for it, let's go.
Always.
Going up. Everybody dexterity check going up those slick rungs.
19 plus 2 is 21.
18.
Dex is that is a 14 for Ingve.
A little bit gamey, but you get your way up there. Grumio and Tall also arrive. Ingve, you will know where you're at. You have made it a block and a half over. You are in the middle of a shitload of destroyed buildings. I mean, think of an artillery crater. This place is just high brick debris. You guys are going to have to climb your way out. You have no idea what is around you on the lip of the escarpment.
Hate to bring it up, it probably looks like Mariupol right now, like Mariupol is right
nice. That's nice. Why don't you just
No,
kick him in the
saying.
face? Jesus, David,
now.
buy a soul.
Buy a soul.
Did you guys take the box with you?
Yeah.
I need to know if Gwyneth Paltrow's head is coming with you on this one.
Yes, absolutely. Whatever's in the box and the box are coming with us.
Fair enough. Okay. So you guys are in this pit. You're just waiting for the Panzer tank to come down and crush you all. And
Climb
then
the fuck out of that.
you hear the screech.
Oh. Of course.
Well, we can hang out right here. Oh.
The shadow passes directly over your position.
Not move.
All three of you, D20s straight up.
Okay. Ooh.
That's 16.
14
Too far
again for Ingve.
6.
As the screeching behemoth goes over you, something changes its mind and it begins to bank to the left. You are unaware if the glittering metal box that Dave is toting around has somehow captured its attention. You don't know if it's seen something else. You don't know. So your choices are back underground, stay where you're at, climb up and out, and run like hell. Grumio is open to the options.
Up and out, run like hell.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody straight up D20. Make sure you get out
Fuck
without
this.
snapping your ankle.
19. Straight up wasting good rolls.
17.
Well, I guess I don't want a snapped ankle.
14.
All three of you, all five of you go up and out. You find yourself on a direct line, Ingve, across from that auto dealer or auto repair place that you were at. You are butting up against looming buildings at this point in time. So buildings that are intact. Ahead of you is just a field of open debris strewn area. If you want to take cover, the only cover you're going to find that's going to be worth a shit are the buildings. Or you can make a run as far south as you can, but all five of you can see this is just wide open.
Gone. Yeah.
And the banking of that fucking dragon is concerning. That you guys are all up on the lip of the crater. You can do what you want.
Let us look for cover.
Again, the line of buildings there is going to be your best bet. There's 5 directly to your left. There's 5 buildings, and that's all you can see. Ahead of you, nothing but debris strewn area. Off in the distance, Red Cross. Way off in the distance.
First available building. Run like motherfucker.
Give me a D6.
4.
You find a bookstore. The door is
Good place to hide.
The door is broken. Debris, leaves, etc., are in there. The weather has not been kind over the years, so some of the books are definitely moldy. It is an older bookstore. I think maybe a Harry Potter bookstore with a lot of piles of old tomes. As you get in, you hear the familiar screech, and you see the shadow go over the debris field. You don't know if the damn thing's looking for you or not. You just know that you are in the gallery.
Okay.
All right.
Dead. Well,
This might be the best time to wait it out for the.
Mhm.
Grumio
Dave
agrees.
bag feel very heavy.
Yeah.
You are in the Walden's bookstore.
I was gonna say it's a bookstore that was
Walden
older.
Books.
Walden,
We can
because I used to
move-
work for him. Walden
We
Books.
can move some of these shelving, the bookcases to the doorway so it can be blocked. That way, things cannot get in.
There is a small castle directly to your left, set upon colorful carpeting.
Nice.
Kids section right inside.
Yeah. The gaming section is right next to it, and there's the whole
gonna
5e
say-
section right there.
Dave to help me move one of the like bookshelves, one of the wider bookshelves to the doorway, so that way it can be blocked.
Okay.
Give me a survival check. Both of you independently.
That's. Oh, I don't have any minuses to that, thankfully. 14 plus 4 is 18.
You're muted, Azari.
I am.
You were. If you said your answer, I saw your lips move.
I got 22.
You guys move it successfully, just as the shadow crisscrosses again. Another familiar screech. And then you can kind of see it going over where the halflings were.
Good.
And it's kind of roosting on one of those buildings. Looks like it's going to have halfling for lunch.
Good thing we got out of there.
Poor bastard.
Yeah, you've doomed
They
them
should
to
probably
death.
take cover.
Oh, I'm sure they're hiding now. Do you want the short rest or do you want the long rest? It's shortly after noon, so 2-ish.
Because it's if I remember correctly, Grumio, it would not be good for us to move at night, would it?
Correct, because you would not be able to see the movement. You can take the road, but the road, I mean, here
wide
lately,
open.
there is illumination on these roads, and I don't know why. Because Yahoo's turned the power on, and the street lights are still working.
Yeah, some yahoos did that.
How strange. Well then, let us take a short rest, get our bearings, and then we will soldier on.
About 6 o'clock by the time the short rest is over. You'll have about 2 hours of daylight. Now, one of the buildings in this string is several stories, probably 3 stories tall. So if you go into there, it might give you a better vantage point if it has windows. But this entire block, which is kind of shaped like an arrowhead, is intact.
Okay.
Yeah, let's move to the building with 3 floors.
You can move out and around or into the middle courtyard again.
Let's move out and around.
Okay.
Good plan.
Kev says he's trying to troubleshoot right now. So,
Well, he's got like 5 minutes.
right. So he apologized.
It happens. Okay, so you guys move out and around. This 3-story building is called something. You can't make out the sigils, but it's Hot Topic or Hot Tropic rather, or Hot Top. I don't know. I'm not a teenage girl. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that's the business that you're at.
All right, let's.
And you notice from the outside, the entire face is nothing but glass. So if you get in here and maneuver to this northern window area, you will be able to see out on every floor.
It's a galleria.
Pretty much 3 stories.
I
Who
mean,
wants to go in?
I'm
See,
sorry.
I'm not hearing him.
Yeah.
Oh, hello. Okay.
All right, now I hear you.
Now we hear
okay. Oh, weird.
Because
Okay, yeah, I'll
we
lead
can
the
see
way.
this.
Yeah, I'll lead the way.
Okay.
Okay.
You guys go in. There are more mannequins, just like the other department store. There's a variety of Scarves, we'll call them women's shorts because I assume that's what that store sells. I don't really know. On this floor, there will be a lot of colorful clothing options. And there's a staircase. It's a very shiny metal staircase. And there's two of them, one next to each other. They're escalators, but they're
Not moving.
working. So
Yeah.
All right, let's head up.
Staircase there. We need to go up, right?
do you want to
Yep.
go up the left or up the right?
I'll go left.
All
Yep.
three of you
Following
left.
Azari.
Yeah.
All three of you go up. By the time you get to the top, you'll notice that over on the right side, there seems to be some kind of foot apparel stuck in one of the stairs.
Hmm.
It's a heavy leather kind of almost boot like, but it seems to be wedged pretty tightly into the staircase. Because of
Ooh,
course the staircase has the serrations.
yeah.
So at the top, this is going to be, I will say, cosmetics and hair products.
Okay.
And
Are
you
there more
guys-
stairs around?
Yep, on either side. Two more set of stairs. Instead of being right next to each other, they're on the outside. So that's going to take you up to the third floor. And you hear a noise
Okay.
Noise coming
the-
from the third floor.
coming from this floor.
Okay.
Quick to the third floor.
Yeah, let's move up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, the escalator is not working. You climb to the third floor, and it is dead silent here. Dead silent. As this is a northerly facing view, you're noticing the sun is setting, but you get a clear view of the entire Northland. As Ingve correctly described it, it's just a river of ruin going through. And from here, you can clearly see the Red Cross. Grumio points and he goes, "That is the till."
Okay.
All right, let's secure these stairs from people coming up, and
Mhm.
Camp.
and then camp for the night. Keep eyes on it. And
Yep.
what's around the area up here that we can use to kind of like block the stairway? Or
Reading material and massage tables.
we'll use them.
Book racks.
Massage tables to
Also, those beehive hair dryers.
oh, okay.
This will be the spa area.
Spa area. Okay.
Yeah, we'll use the
Where we
massage
can
table
pile across it.
to kind of block it.
Okay.
Block both sets, the one on our side and then the one on the other side as well.
Sure, that's fine. In doing so, you will successfully blockade it. However, you will also hear a noise on this floor. Due to the time, we will hold off onto that encounter.
Okay.
You will also hear a noise coming up the stairs.
Ruh-roh.
Yeah, so you guys are pincer moved. Sadly, Kevin could not join us, so that means I'll have to kill his character off anyway. But you know, these things happen. So
It happens.
pardon the whole video screw up, mix up. That's just part of doing business. David, what'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. Yeah, it's good to be back and playing this week. So
Amen.
definitely.
Rob,
I was happy with it tonight. Very much so.
very good. And Jesse.
We're not dead yet, and
Yeah.
Not yet.
we haven't done anything extraordinarily foolish, so not too bad. Yeah, it was good.
I'll say it outright. I cannot believe you didn't ask the halflings how they figured out how to operate an automobile.
Yeah.
I really thought that would twinge your interest.
Scary fucking
If
magic,
we would
man.
have, if the dragon wasn't around, maybe we could have got driving lessons and got that van.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the guys that figured it out were just eaten by.
Yeah, they are.
So that might be a small problem on the learning curve. But yeah, I was really astonished you didn't spend more time because, I mean, hell, they had the wizard with the naked lady van.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean,
come on.
you guys could have been the A team. You could have made it to the till in like 4 minutes with the fuzzy dice hanging from the thing. And
it's a magic van.
Yeah.
You pull the cigarette lighter through or light thing 3 times, and you can just teleport there.
Yeah.
I have this feeling that Grumio is probably about as good a driver as Peck Peck is a hunter. So I don't think that's going to work out.
Well,
fool.
Well, see, the problem was the backstory was there were 3 halflings because one had to operate the brake and one had to operate the accelerator.
I thought it was something,
and then one had to steer, and that's why the tires were getting locked up. So
got it.
But yeah, I thought let's see because there is the question of gas. So you haven't passed any gas stations here because you're downtown. But I for one was very glad to get us back on the road and back into Happy Trail Land. So there is no Margoo game tomorrow. I forgot to mention at the top of the show, Jason and the others are at Origins this weekend. So at Origins, swing by their booth. Dr. PT0 is doing his thing. And just say hi and tell them how much you love Margoo. We will be back on Tuesday probably with Between the Rolls. I forget what the topic is, but it is not Socium yet. That is in another week. If you missed Socium last week, watch it. We're talking about political and historical figures, and you talk about ding dong NPCs. Holy shit.
Oh, shit.
We gave you a few. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Tell us how we're doing. If you want to be on the show, mhobo Inc., Twitter or Gmail, hit us up, let us know. We're trying to get you on there. Thursday is Cacophony. Next Saturday is a one-shot. And if you're in the mood for some new Math Rocks, don't bother. She is way behind. Again, everybody's dying here. We're going to lose 2 dads and a dog.
I'm so sorry, man.
Going to get rough. And, of course, if you want something that smells like a funeral home, I think they got it at oddfishgames.com under the adventure sense. I didn't double check that, but I think they've got something.
Some Field of Daisies.
Sorrow or something like that. Yes, we take death on it. we take death entirely different here. And of course they make the Shine system. So if you want to be a writer like me, only gooder, check out their Shine system. Again, that's oddfishgames.com.
So they've got coffin dust right here.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah.
And a cremains, because that's how we're all doing this.
Yeah.
We're big into burning shit because we don't want to come back and kill all you people.
Exactly.
Even the dog's going to get cremated with her brain tumor. So fuck it, we'll burn them all. Folks, this has been Murder Hobo Inc., the Calamity Edition. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we did, or at least half as much as we did. We will catch you on Tuesday. So let's give them a big kiss and wave and get out of here. Bye, everybody.